question 6. Now the first thing we need to do is estimate the value of k of x when x is equal to 2.5. Well, our x values are going to be along the bottom, so 2.5 is there. Then if I just go up to the graph, so it's about there. Then where that, it's about 6 exactly. Might be a tiny bit below 6, but that's just going to be our answer. And then I'm going to draw a line here as well. Now where they say that you must show your work on the graph, that's very important. You won't get all the marks if you just put down the number. There has to be work on the graph. So my answer there is 6. Right, estimate the range of values of x for which k of x is less than or equal to 7. Right, so k of x is up, so less than 7. So where is the graph less than 7? Well, it's cut off at that point there, really. So what values of x is it less than 7? Well, yeah, and we have to estimate. So it's from there, really, that it goes less than 7. So everything to the right of that line that I've drawn is greater than 7. So we have to see which is less than, it's less than 7 there. Yeah, so anything from, I'd say, about 1.8 maybe. So 1.8. Yeah, so when x is greater than 1.8, so greater than or equal to 1.8. Yeah, and I've shown the work on the graph there as well. That's all for part A. Right, part B, we have to use the trapezoidal rule. Right, you need to go to your log tables and it should give you something like this. And that's what the trapezoidal rule looks like. And right, we need to be able to put in what each thing is. So the h here, it might not be h actually in the log tables, I'm not sure, but it's something anyway. So that just stands for how far each strip is. So we kind of look at them in strips. So that there is one. So I'll get rid of the other lines here first. So that's one strip there. Then you imagine that's another strip there. You imagine that's another strip there. You're dividing it into strips basically, and then another one there, and then another one there. So it's how big a strip is, so it's how far is it from there to there. So it's just one each time in this case. So I'm going to put a 1 in there, in for h. Then y0, that's always going to be the first strip. So the first strip here, the height of it, it tells us in the table is 12. And then the yn, this is the last, so that's the first one and last one. Yn is the last one. The last one is the 2.8. Then we do plus 2, and then it's all of the ones in between. So it's just all of those ones. So it's going to be 9 plus 6.8 plus 5.1 plus 3.8. And that's it. We just put all that into the calculator. So the value here is always how wide the strip is. This is always the height of the first strip, this is the height of the last strip, and then we do plus 2 times all of the strips in between those two, and that works it out, and it should give us a 32.1 in the end. Right, the actual area under KX between 0 and 5 is 31.8 units. Liam estimated the area was 32.1 units by the trapezoidal rule. Work out the percentage error in his estimate. So the error really is 0.7. That's how much error there was. That was just 31.8 minus 32.1. Oh, actually I misjudged that. The actual isn't 0.7. Sorry, I misread the question. Yeah, the error is 32.1 minus 31.8. That's 0.3 units. Now, what you put it over here to get percentage error is you put it over the actual one, so whatever the actual area is. And the actual area here is 31.8. And then we just multiply by 100 to turn it into a percentage. And that gives us 0.94 in the end. Percent less than 1%.